Hey everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Sell This Flipping Cars. I'm Zachary, and in today's episode, we are replacing the ignition switch in the 2007 Chevrolet Malibu. Let's jump in it. Before you start this repair, guys, make sure that you disconnect the ground on your battery, okay? Just take it off, put it over the side, and you're safe. All right, guys, so here we are inside the 2007 Chevy Malibu, and we're gonna go ahead and take the two 7mm bolts off on the bottom right there and there, okay? I'm also taking the gauge cluster out so I can give you guys a real good shot of the ignition switch that we are switching out that we are having problems with. I did order this on Amazon. It does come with the immobilizer, comes with both your sensors, guys. All right, great stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and take the two 7mm bolts off on there, and then you are going to notice once you take it down, oh no, it's still stuck on there. What's going on? Oh, we got to take this side off. Of course, everything's a snap car. So, all right, guys, don't be frightened when it snaps like that. It's just those little snaps on there coming off, okay? So no worries there. You got another 7mm bolt right there. Let's go ahead and take that one out so we can take this lower piece off and really gain access to that ignition switch. And we are going to grab a light as well because it looks like it's a little dark in there. All right, guys, now we have the plastic piece off. You do have your OBD2 reader. It's going to be on there just like this. Just go ahead and slide it upwards and knock it off there. Move the plastic piece out of the way. That way we can gain more access to get into that ignition. All right, guys, you see that bolt right there? I'm going to go ahead and point at it. You see how the mount is now shifting? Now, because we loosened it a little, we can go ahead and wiggle the ignition switch back and forth. So let's go ahead and finish taking that out so we can get this thing. All right, guys, right there where the ignition switch is, you usually see this thing. I popped it off with my trim tool. The trim tool is amazing. It always saves me in a bind. So pop that thing off right there. I am taking my gauge cluster out because there is a bolt that we need to get. And it's right here on the back of the ignition switch. Hold on, let me grab. All right, guys, here we are back in the interior of the 2007 Chevy Malibu. As you see, I have a whole passenger seat filled with stuff. So I did remove my driver cluster to give me more space. There were two 7mm bolts on the back there that I did take off because I did need a little bit of wiggle room. You know, like that, to take the ignition switch out. So here we go. Here it is right here. As you can see, it has a little bit more than we're looking at our ignition switch. It has this metal frame that we need to switch over to ours. And we also have this passkey module that's right on top. We need to transfer that over as well to the new ignition switch right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get everything switched over and get this mount off the front, and we're going to deal with the tumbler in just a second. All right, guys, as you can see, I got the light set up now let's look in there. Okay, we got one bolt right there. I'm going to point at it. Okay, and then you come under the dash, okay? Look up where the ignition switch is. You have one more bolt right there and one more right there. See it? That one you can grab from the top. This other one at the bottom, I'm gonna grab it real quick. Once we get that, the ignition switch will come out. Come from the bottom, there will be a cable on the back. Do not worry. that goes to your tumbler. Okay, we will deal with that in just a moment. All right, guys, I went ahead and took the metal bracket off, as you see, with the 3 T30 torque screws holding it on. So got those off. As soon as you get that off, your immobilizer slides right off as well, so you're all good there. Next thing we need to do is deal with this tumbler and the cable on the back of the ignition switch. So what we're going to do is put our key in the ignition. Next, we're going to turn it to run. Okay, you got it right there. Now, you want a flathead screwdriver. Because right there, you see that metal tab? We're going to go ahead, press that in. I'm going to show you what I can do with one hand. Okay. I'm going to press that in. Nope. Okay. All right, let's try that again, because I only have 2. All right, we're going to press that in. Slide that out. There we go. Did you guys see that? Let's see if I can. Easy when putting the new one in, guys. Not with one hand though. Alright, so the old ignition switch is out. Once we, not ignition switch, but tumbler. Okay, so we have that out. Alright. Tumbler is out. Now we have to deal with the cable at the back. So grab the same flathead screwdriver and push those tabs down. Push the tabs down, and then you can bring the cable out. This one I'm going to use both my hands. Alright guys, I was able to push the little clip at the back right here. Okay, point at it. Okay. Once you push that clip, then just go ahead and slide your ignition switch off of your cable. See that? Here's your ignition switch, guys. Great job. You just saved yourself quite a few $100s. More like about, if I was to charge for this one to a person I didn't know, I'd probably do it for $300. You know, took me about an hour and a half, but you know what? No one likes getting in the dash at all. Now, if you were to go to a dealership, they would charge you about $750 around that amount to get a new ignition switch put in your vehicle. So you just saved yourselves a lot of money, either going by a dealership or going to a mobile mechanic. So great job, guys. That's a lot of intuition right there. Hats off to you. Hey everyone, so there you have it, the replacement of the ignition switch on the 2007 Chevrolet Malibu. If this video helped you on your repair, make sure you smash that like button in the lower right hand corner. Also, hit subscribe with the bell notification, that way you get notified of all my DIY auto repair videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you have any questions about your repair, make sure you leave them in the comments section down below. Until next time, everyone, keep on wrenching. Take care.